created Dungeon Alchemist, an AI-powered map-making application that
I think we should get started. What's going on, everybody? I see Daniel in the chat. What's going on, Daniel? Let's see what else we got here. See if my thing will actually update. Alright, thank you guys for showing up for this Friday night. For this Baldur's Gate 3 stream. They just introduced the Druid in this brand new patch. What's up, Junis? So, I managed to get to level 2 so I can get at least the shape-shifting stuff so we can kind of get into some of the actual Druid stuff. Heck yeah. It's a good Friday night to start off the weekend. So, give me a sec before let me load into the game. Kind of already made a character at this point. Just to jump ahead so we don't have to sit through the tutorial. I don't know how many times I played through the tutorial for Baldur's Gate 3, so kind of tired of it. Kind of hoping the next patch they raise the level cap a bit. So let me just load in. Oh, it's taking a little longer to load. Why, my friend? Hey, what's going on, Linear? About to get started. Alright, let's... Just about loaded. I will switch screens right now. There we go. I think. There we go. Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is a mini face reveal. Also, I haven't really showed my face on the channel whatsoever, so the first time of you guys see me, hi. What's going on, Rock? I see you're in the chat too. Alright, so it's brand new. I made a green horny boy for this little session. Pretty much just got everybody to level 2. Haven't really got too much in there. What's going on, Mr. Bonds? Also, an update with the chat too. Since the channel did hit 1,000 subs, there is super chat functions and all that fun stuff. So there is that. So, which is interesting. I don't really know how they work on my end. Alright, hopefully you guys don't hear any of the clicking and the stream is smooth, so let me know. I tried out the stream a bit last night and it was functioning fine. It should be in 1080, so. Oh, okay. Dang it. Okay, I didn't want to do that. So, what I've played up for a little bit of the Druid is that they are really trying to make them super versatile. So they're a mix of sort of spell casting, and they really do have start off with melee for some reason, when compared to actually tabletop, where you, depending on your subclass, will determine a lot more. So let's see, got ourselves competition already. That's our ship. My guy, okay, he still has a little bit of charisma because I am a tiefling. Okay, let me fix something. Okay, try that now. Is that better? Yeah, Druid Melee is using. Ooh, we will save that inspiration. They gave the druid start off with Shillelagh, and they start off with Thorn Whip too from the start. You have the option to pick between I think Control Flame if you want to do more spell rangey. Okay. Okay, option. Let's see if I can just end this fight before it starts. There's that. All right, cool. Yeah, I forgot to turn off my mic output on one of my settings, so sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna end Rogue's turn. And okay, so I know we got a guy up here. I played through this section a little too much already. Okay. Put the fog cloud down. All right, so let's look at our druid. So, Thaumaturgy is coming in for his tiefling. Shillelagh is a bonus action. I believe it's still the same for a tabletop. You also get Thorn Whip, Healing Word. You can choose Healing Word, Curse, or Cure Wounds, depending on what you're wanting to do. I took Entangle and Curate or Destroy Water because it's super useful. Actually traversing the landscape. There's a lot of fire in this opening area. And then we got Fairy Fire. But we're going to try out Wild Shape. So we have a Spider, Wolf, we get Badger, we get the good old Bear, and then we get your Cat. So depending on your options really determines on what you're trying to do. So the Spider can go all across walls and stuff. There's a spider area later we can try that out in. I'm thinking we'll do a little wolf. We'll do a little wolf right now. I want to show off like all the forms. So what? Sight Howl, gather your pack. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We'll make everybody move. Okay. That's not a good doge. Alright. Gonna get our girl to move up. We'll just go ahead and dash. Or not. We're not gonna do that anything. Okay, you're just gonna stay stuck. That's fine. I don't know where my mist went. Not enough movement. She's too high. So I'm just gonna switch to. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna move. All right. How many of you guys have picked up Baldur's Gate 3 so far? Oh no. Dismiss Wild Shape. Spellcaster who is asleep. Okay. I will honestly say, if you haven't bought it yet, definitely wait. It doesn't have everything yet, and you're only going to level 4. Yeah, see, yeah, it's Canadian dollar. It's $80. Dang, that is a lot. Yeah, it's you're buying the full price game, guarantee within the year that it comes out. After probably the same thing they did with Divinity 2. You will probably be able to get it on discount, and they'll probably port it over to everything else. So if you don't have it for PC, more than likely we'll be able to pick it up for consoles, and they're like Super Game of the Year edition. With your playthrough, Rock, how'd you like it? Yeah, so get this boy down now. My sleepy man is still asleep. All right, and now we're gonna bite.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Yeah, I would actually, if you're looking for a full game and you want to play something similar, definitely pick up Divinity 2. Its whole system is completely different as well. It takes some time getting used to they have like a little bit of a combo system, but also getting used to their character build system. As soon as you kind of get into that, you can do some really, really crazy stuff. Confuse the fish people. Okay. Yeah, I think I started it and I played it with one of my cousins. We never finished it though. So I feel you on that, Linear. It's a really, really deep game, but yeah, it takes a lot. Where's my vampire boy? Come on, dude. I started getting annoyed when I realized the best way to handle fight was to lure opponents next to the ledge and then push them off. That is... I think at these early levels, yeah, doing kind of stuff like that is like what's needed. What's going on, CBev? At the moment, no. Pretty much you're only going to level 4 at the moment, so there isn't really a lot of summon anything at all. I think the highest spells, and it's only like a sprinkle of them, is level 3. And this, what the heck? You should not be climbing, dog. Ooh, Kotoa. Okay, let's see. Let's see if our rogue can break into this. Who has? Yes, thieves tools. Tools use. Yeah, and even then, there isn't completely a full set of level 3 spells. So you're kind of stuck. Hopefully, that's the one thing I'm hoping to do. Kind of raise the level cap. I want to get into like the tier 2 play of like getting extra attack and kind of seeing how that feels. The Druid plays a lot different than I've played in tabletop. They're a bit more versatile. I can say that.
No surprise that they died then.
I wonder what was so surprising.
Yeah, Rock, I feel the same. I like that they included the Gith. Gith, or something I kind of overlooked a lot for table play, but this has me a lot more interested. Same thing with the Tieflings. I'm not a big Tiefling fan, but I might consider picking one up. Okay. Yeah, tier 2, and I'm way more familiar playing in tier 2 a lot of the time. So, a lot of my tabletop games start off as 3 a lot because just my play group really just enjoys actually having our subclasses for everybody. So it definitely helps out, and just tier 2 play, getting to that and being able just to multi-attack and have extra options and not feel like you're limited. Really changes how the game plays. The edgelord stuff, are you talking about Tiefling or are you talking about the Gith? Because if it's Tiefling, yeah, that's why I kind of avoided Devoided the devil boys and girls. All right, we're gonna see. All right, for this fight, I'm actually gonna get out of wild shape so we can actually look at. I only got like one spell, so maybe after this little area, because I already know what's coming up. We're going to fight some undead. After this fight, I'll stay in all NPCs. Yeah, there was a bit of that. From what it looks like. Okay, let's see. Can the dog? Yeah. Oh no. Okay. From what it looks like, they did change that. They wanted to make the NPCs a bit more tolerable. So yeah, the companions. Yeah, they did change that up. That was like part of the patch. Oh, that was weird. Okay. So in and out. Maybe that's cool. So maybe just for cutscenes, they put you out of your animal form and then put you back in without spending your wild shape. That's interesting. Okay. So see how fast I can get. Okay, we're not gonna be able to. So I'm just gonna move him as fast as possible up here. Yeah, I'm wondering what subclasses they're gonna get, and I'm hoping that they include every class from the player's handbook into this, and also every race that they have, because it'd be actually pretty awesome to have some sort of like digital 5th edition rules D&D game out. When in a game something is called tolerable, that isn't a very good sign. It's true. Okay, so got my Doge. We're gonna do this move again. So everybody gets a little bit of a speed boost. I do not have enough. So we're gonna have him tank up some hits if he needs to. Will is the... I think if we get far enough and fast enough, we might be able to introduce him. He is... I believe he refers to himself as the Blade of the Frontiers in this. I've seen a lot of Solasta, Crown of the Magister. I've been tempted to pick it up, but between videos and stuff, I actually don't have a lot of time to play many games. Pretty much it's games, it's pretty much videos, D&D, and then work. It's pretty much a lot of my time goes to. But I want to pick up Solasta. Okay, so I made my mage here evocation, so I can just burn stuff free without worrying about it. Yeah, I'm wondering how much of Astarion's design got into the lineage system for the new Gothic races. I'm wondering, since Astarion, he's supposed to be a vampire, but he kind of comes off as a Dampier. Okay, so he's done. Ow. How'd you guys... Oh, what do you guys think about that? What's it called? The Ravenloft setting book. Oh, how am I? Ooh, we're not looking good right now. Okay, let's do this.
Take two.
Okay, well, We're kind of... No, thank God. Okay. You need to be able to kill some stuff. There we go. What's going on, Squams? One of my players just took the Rune Knight with his Goliath. I guess we know who is getting everything down from the high shells. The Rune Knight... I like the runes of the Rune Knight. It just frustrates me that you also have to be a giant, which doesn't work with everything. So you're kind of limited flavor-wise at times on what you're going to do with it. But the runes are awesome. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm wondering how they're going to do and what tools they're going to implement so you can make your own Domain of Dread, which I thought was pretty cool, and your own Dark Lord, which is super interesting. Oh, I'm playing terrible. Okay. Okay, gonna leave that. Okay, we're just gonna put everything to sleep. Yeah, that's what some people were upset about too, since we've seen Curse of Strahd and Ravenloft in there. But it also makes sense why we got a horror book. So I guess it was either to be Ravenloft or Domains of Dread or Shadowfell something book, or Innistrad. And I think if they would have did Magic the Gathering Innistrad, that would have upset people more than just releasing a Ravenloft book. Also, Innistrad is limiting on your race options, since it's only humans, really, for player races. Okay, so... maybe... Okay. Oh. I'm gonna... kill that guy off. Birthright would be interesting. You've mentioned to me before, Rock, what Birthright was, and I've seen other people talk about it. It'd be interesting. I don't know how well it would transition into 5th edition, but I think what it would add is a lot more. It would add. It may be something that I think what's his name, Matt Colville, already did with his with one of his supplements he released. It was like a big, thick book. Personally, I'm more of a visual guy and can't tell you how happy this game makes me being able to see these spells. It helps out a lot to be able to visually see them. Just some of the way that these spells are programmed, but by the nature of being a computer game, limits compared to what you can do on tabletop. So it's like a give and take. I want Spelljammer. Everybody wants Spelljammer. I'm very surprised they have yet to release some sort of science fantasy crossover thing. We're just gonna on. Right. Slowing these guys down. If my druid can wake up, maybe I'll be able to do something. Dragonlance will be interesting. With the whole lawsuit kind of fading away now, they've came to an agreement. I wouldn't be surprised. Personally, I don't know what Dragonlance would be able to add that you can't really do in Forgotten Realms. But I'm not familiar enough with Dragonlance to know that there's a difference. It's pretty much an outsider looking in. Yeah, I'm really just surprised. Like, Spelljammer would be interesting. Dark Sun would be good for another, to bring that back too. I think they do different things, but if they do Spelljammer they can't really do Planescape because you're kind of doing both. So, like, you're doing that extra planar adventure. Oh, you know, you can't see. Okay, well, rip. Oh, he's just gonna end his turn. I'm playing terrible, guys. Sorry. All right, we're gonna keep him kind of out of sight. There we go. Yeah, I believe that's the supplement, Kingdom and Warfare from Matt Colville. It was with Birthright. I'm kind of trying to remember exactly. It was the whole goal was to get back to a kingdom, correct? Like your end goal for your character is to eventually get fulfill, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but pretty much own your own area and actually have some end game content where your character plays a bigger role in the world. That's not always included in most of the games at times. Which I would assume would include having units and kind of stuff like that.
Sorry bones guarding dusty trinkets. Pathetic. Fair enough. But you never know when you might become one yourself.
One of the things I did notice too with this update for Baldur's Gate 3 was they made the game so much smoother. So it looks like they're optimizing it as they continue to release the patches. Because with the rig I'm using now, it's a beefy rig. But prior to this patch, it still was a little iffy, a little clunky. So I'm glad that they're actually working these kinks out. All right, let's go talk to this dead guy that's in here. We're gonna get a little ring or necklace. What about an aberration sorcerer? Because we can use your first ability to telepathy communicate. They go out on a boat and drop somebody in the water with a glyph for warding and then puts out. There is that aspect of the game. That's why the game failed. That part that I found most players like was the Highlander aspect of the game. Okay. I can understand that.
No,
Really just depends on what people hone in on.
How long has it been?
Okay.
We have nothing more to discuss.
Because if they do hone in more on like the owning your own region and units and stuff, then they're gonna have competition with
I must attend this place.
the Kingdom and Warfare book
So
and
years away.
nothing. Well, WotC Wizards doesn't necessarily do deep systems for 5th edition, which is good and bad. They leave a lot of stuff kind of a little too open-ended for a lot of people. So, and then you got something like Kingdoms and Warfare where they do give you some good crunchy stuff that would cover that. But the Highlander aspect, that would be interesting. I'm not sure they would need to bring a whole setting for that. They could introduce the mechanics in another book. I must attend this place.
When the time is proper.
Okay, I wonder if they took this option out. So there was a whole question lining that would get him recruited to your camp. So I'm wondering if they took that out and he's just automatic now, which looks to be the thing. Okay, all right, so I have 2 wild shapes back. Okay, that's interesting. Wild shapes return on short rest on here.
Parchment.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That makes... That's a cool change that makes it so that you can sustain like gaming and being in an adventure for a lot longer instead of just constantly going back and forth into a town. So yeah, you're always up on your abilities. That's cool. I probably would not change it for table play. Okay, what's is okay, we don't need to go back there. There isn't really anything. I know what's back there, but it's more puzzly stuff. I want to show more stuff. So let's go back top. Get in some more combat. Spores. Okay, so let's go. There's another area. And this fight, I want to try out the Badger. Let's move out of the way for crew to get here. Let us go into Badger form. Badger. Badger, Badger, Badger. So Badger, let's see. Burrow into the ground and emerge at target position, possibly knocking nearby. That is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Boom. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So you're creating a little difficult terrain area. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go up to fight some goblins. I know there's a whole... Oh, let's go see if I can save our Githyanki friend.
You again.
Let's go see if we can save her. Okay, apparently not. Alright, we're just gonna go into combat now. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it's because I'm an animal? Or they kind of made a change. Who knows? So are they able to play, or are there plans for you to play as your companions like Divinity Original Sins, or exclusively create your own character? From the starting screen, maybe after I kind of show some stuff off towards the end, I can actually show. It looks like when you're creating your character, there is future plans to play as one of these characters. It would make sense. They did that in Divinity 2. So it would make sense why if they would do that here also. And it's just a lot easier for people that are just trying to jump in. Okay, so we're gonna have to just burrow over here. Need to get out of here. We're gonna trap this guy. So okay, that's all he's gonna do. Would make sense. I think by the nature of being D&D, a lot of people are gonna want to create their character. Like the player options I want to play with for this are not in the game yet. Like I want to play an orc barbarian because I don't know. I just feel like it. But the classes that they have in here so far, or maybe even a monk. Like I don't know. I really like barbarians and monks. They've been like the two classes I played that have been the funnest, but they don't have those in here yet. And a lot of the races that they have in right now, I don't know, I kind of find them a little boring. You get a lot of the, you know, your standard. You have your elf, you have your halfling, your dwarf, your human. But then you also got your tiefling and Githyanki, so. Okay. Oh, that guy's toast. We need to get up here. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can burrow in and get her. Okay, we can do his. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna knock her prone. Nope, we didn't do it. Okay. That is pretty sweet. I'm liking the badger. Okay, we're gonna try to do some sneak attack. What is? Okay. Oh dang! Badger got one shot. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go Shillelagh. We'll do a little bit of this. Boom.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled over.
One thing I'm wondering why I had to fight them.
But
Marks
the
are
longer we
cool.
wait, the more it consumes.
That's what I'm wondering. I played this already once. On one playthrough, I played as a ranger.
You will join me.
Lies. Just get rid of her.
But I'm wondering if they did make some changes to kind of smooth.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Never
Very
wait at the
well,
camp.
but heed my words. The horned ones mentioned a camp.
Yeah. See, out of all the classes that they have so far,
Has seen Githyanki.
Ranger was probably the funnest just because they changed so much of it compared to paper. And even the changes that they have here are still different from the new things they added in Tasha's.
Keep me waiting.
So, which is funny because the changes from Tasha's were supposedly inspired by the changes made in Baldur's Gate 3. Oh. Okay, let's go fight some goblins.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out.
Trying to
But
think
be
what would be the
careful.
best spot. Or I just go here so my other guys can go up to the high ground if needed.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Yeah, I need to double check the badgers again because they have some really low hit points.
What's going on?
But
Goblins are on our
being able to
tail!
knock
Open
people
the
down is
gate,
pretty cool.
Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please, there's no time!
And this move's so smooth now.
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
And now, pew pew. Here we go.
Cannon! No!
Not enough strength. Bam. All right.
Shit! Form a line!
Badgers can get one shot, so I think with this fight we should see. How much is Badger's HP? That's why Badgers only have 13 HP. No bueno. Okay. We got a lot of goblins. We're going bear form. Good old reliable bear form. Okay, so they're the little tanky option. Alright. They're too far. Alright, we're gonna mess up this bear. Alright, this is goblin. Add goblin. And let's go down. That is so much stronger. I've tried playing this with a fighter, cleric, ranger. I think the ranger and the warlock have been like the highest damage output I've been able to do as characters in this from at the low levels. Low, no. Oh no, no. Alright, so we're out of spells, so we're gonna rely on cantrips. Alright, so we're going to ASMR would be pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure if they would do too much to add a visual difference compared to, you know, human. Maybe some glowing eyes and stuff, but they can kind of slot those options in the character creator if they needed to. I think the only benefit you would get would be the wings and some of the AoE options that you do get as a ASMR. But a vampire is, I'm pretty sure, will be eventually added. I remember during the announcement and stuff, they talked about adding vampire or half vampire Dhampir options. All right, here is Will. This is what Rock was talking about. The Frontier of the Blades, who is actually a warlock. Okay, so we're gonna go. Do we not have enough movement? All right, sneak attack. Of course, we're gonna miss. I think I'm gonna need to put some bless. We're gonna put some bless on my team because they're not doing too hot. Or I can't put no blesses. All right, we're gonna need some a long rest to get some spells after this. And we'll jump into some other show some of the character creator gameplay stuff. Oh no, I can't do anything. I'm afraid. Jesus. Okay. Getting punked. Half my team is going out. Not liking this. Okay. Goblin Booyag. Stuck. Okay, here we go. So I'm hoping the next update they add with this game, they add not just one, but like multiple classes, like at least two. Bard would actually be pretty cool that they add soon. That would be pretty cool. At least with this, like a 4-man all self-designed party. Favorite parts of the game so far, the character creator is actually pretty cool. I just want more options. Other than that, the combat flows. It does feel like 5th edition. What's a bigger? Oh, this guy. And the classes play pretty similar. Well, there are some like minor tweaks to make it more video gamey. I actually like the fact that you have some of these options right here that they probably should add in the table. I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh, like being able to shove as a bonus action and kind of like these little extra stuff. Like some of this is, or even like being able to use a potion as a bonus action. I know it's an action, but like some of this stuff is just quality of life changes that are that I wouldn't be surprised in a future book. You know, they do try to add those in as variant rules and stuff. I'm just looking forward to more options and stuff and doing the full playthrough. That'll be interesting. Like I'm looking forward to them. I don't consent to potions. Really depends, but like a lot of the games I play in tabletop, it's not like high potion games. So it's one of those things. But like, I can understand. What the heck? Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what that was about, but apparently I lost my bear. This is not looking good. The tea and consent video. No, I have not seen that video or know exactly what you're talking about, Rock. Yeah, that's a good kit. Get them crits, come on. Bugbear. Oh. Shove. Nope, okay. Stay there. Oh, she's on 1 life. Okay, is this a bonus? I know it's an action, so let's go whack. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna go into. It's a video that teaches what consent is by using tea as an analogy. That is interesting. And it seems like a good way, an easy way for people to understand about consent. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get up here and shank her. Shank this. Okay. That's all you're gonna do. Okay. We got no. What of the parts that if someone is unconscious, they cannot drink tea? And using potions and stuff like that when they're they're knocked out, it's kind of weird that you are trying to feed a potion to somebody when they can't drink it and they run the risk of choking. I know in our games we've never done. It's never came up where somebody that's down. But again, we don't really use a lot of potions. I think the only game we did have a bunch of potions was Storm King's Thunder, and we hoarded them for whatever reason. Ooh, we leveled up. Okay. All right, that's actually a good way to show. So, hitting level 3, you're getting a bunch of new spells. So, let's actually take a look at what we get. So, with the Druid, they actually added in spells specific to the class that I think go into the other classes. All right, so what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? So we get Bark Skin, Dark Vision, Enhance Ability, which is one of my favorite spells in the game. Flame Blade, which looks cool, but actually it's kind of iffy. But I think with this character it might be. Oh, wait, I need a scimitar though. Alright. Conjure a Flaming Scimitar. I think with this character that might be viable to sort of make him this melee elemental animal creature. So whenever you get knocked out of animal form, you can still do stuff while you're in melee, and it's a bonus action. Let's see, Flaming Spear, which is well, it used to be one of my go-to spells when I first started playing 5th edition. So this was before Xanathars and even Elemental Evil, when there wasn't an additional spell list. So I played the second real character I played, which technically would be my first real character, was a wizard, and I just wanted to burn stuff. I probably should have played a sorcerer, and I used Flaming Sphere a lot. Ooh, heat metal. Ooh, heat metal's too good. And most of the guys you will fight in this do have a lot of metal armor. Lesser Restoration, Moonbeam, Pass Without Trace, Protection from Poison, Spike Growth. Creature walking on spikes takes 1d4 See, we have Entangle. I probably would replace that with Spike Growth. I don't want Flaming Sphere with this kind of character. Flame Blade would be good. Fairy Fire is always good. The only problem I know, like you'll see with druids, a lot of the spells are concentration, so you're only gonna do like the one cool thing. And if your main thing you want to do is be the animal and fight people as an animal, you can't do a lot of these cool things. And that's just always been my issue with the druid so far. That all your good stuff is concentration, but if you want to be an animal, well, you can't really do a lot of that concentration stuff until the higher tiers of play. Yeah, Rock. I don't know. I just never had it come up as an issue because it never. We always had an alternate option to bring up and heal up somebody when they were down. We never really came to the issue where we need potions. We always had like one or two healers or people capable of healing in the party. Oh, Outriders demo. Outriders is pretty fun. Okay. Actually, that's what I want to see. No, they didn't add. Okay, so it's looking like a big difference for the spellcasting classes in the game is classes in the tabletop that if they share the same spells are not going to be given the spells, at least not at this point. So that's interesting to know. I'm going to go to Misty, good old Misty Step. Because so far... Yeah, and yeah, healing is a lot easier in 5th edition, of what everybody said when playing to previous editions. A couple of my buddies in my play group, they've played at 3.5, and that's one of the things they did say, that healing is it's easier to stay alive. Let's get through some of this. Arcane. Do we want more spell casting options? The one time I played a rogue, it was Arcane Trickster, and it was probably one of my favorite characters that I got to play. But he was also, his ability scores were busted, so I'll probably never go back to him. Just to keep it simple. I don't want to think too hard right now. Is she not level? Okay. Just go to camp. Go to camp, heal. What I will probably do, let's see. Already hit an hour. Probably show off a couple of the other animal forms. Then I'll probably get into the character creation to kind of see what you kind of start off with as a druid. And then probably give some little updates and stuff about the channel, what I'm kind of trying to do, and what to expect the next couple of weeks at least. And then I'll call it for the night. So okay, okay, I know there's gonna be nothing but RP in here. Let's go. We want to see how some of these... One thing I kind of wish they add is, like, if you're standing in an area, if you kind of can loot all. Let's get some of this stuff. Those of power. Great axe. Also, good night's rest only replenish 2 to 4 HP, so sometimes a cleric would burn up all the healing for the day at the beginning of the day to get everyone up back to fighting readiness. Oh, okay. I can see that. I could see implementing, like, especially in something like Dark Sun, where the whole idea is to play is about survival. I can see them implementing something like that for 5th edition. Dark Sun will be interesting if they ever get to implement it, just because I think it would give people the hard mode game that they're really trying to look for 5th edition. Heat metal's good. My group tends to play a lot of like urban games or urban setting games. So let's just say my DM does not like it when I take heat metal when we're fighting city guards and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to. We're gonna go back inside of this thing. We're gonna go and check out. There's a back way to sneak in. We're gonna go back into this area. Here we go. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna try. There's a whole group you can get to, so we can show off another of the animal forms. Okay. We'll be in this room. One change I noticed, it used to be a lot easier to lockpick. So now it kind of sucks because you do, I'm assuming you can just put it in your hotbar, but used to be able to just either right click or whatever and kind of get into it. Okay. This. No, there's some golden stuff in here, but nothing. More spells. Spells. Junk here. Alright. Money here. Let's get into this next room. So, I know there's stuff in here. There's like a whole trap sequence in this room.
This place is trapped.
Okay, let's just walk through everything so you guys can see where all these traps are. So, big thing about these traps, you can actually turn some of them off if you do something like this. You move this. Because the big thing is you really just want to turn off and prevent and try to create a pathway so you're not hit by poison a lot, but you're still going to get hit. Let's just save it just in case, you know, I mess up. And okay. So we're gonna want to do this. Get a dagger, get a key. Okay, and then you see all this grease around here covers up. You put these two holes covered. And yeah. And you can just imagine what happens. Okay. Oh man, what the heck? Okay. You know what, we're just gonna get out of this. Okay, I was hoping to get into some fighting, but apparently not. Okay, let's travel. No. Okay, apparently it's bugged. Alright, that's bugged. That sucks. Alright. Alright, just reload. There's a room in this cave you can go to that gets into this other room. Who wants an Iron Man mode? I'm assuming like a super hard mode, right? That's what you're referring to, an Iron Man. The harder rule set. I would hope so. It would make sense that they would put, if they're putting this much effort into this game, like a super high quality game, because this is what I would consider like a AAA kind of title, then it would be smart that they would get it out. If they don't make it out into like PS4 and the current Xbox, at least next gen Xbox and PS5, that would make sense. I don't know if the Switch will be able to handle this. Hey, I want to show some fighting, Rock. My intention wasn't to get outside. My actual intention was to find the door that leads to the back side of the... Oh, here it is. I'm blind. There's a door back here. Okay, so you're gonna sneak up on... I think this one, dude. Oh no, not yet. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can do this.
No lock, no handle.
Oh, they changed this. That kind of sucks. Okay, I know there's a way to get in, and I might have. Oh, I might have to do it the old-fashioned way. Dice rolling feature. That's strange. I don't know. I think that's rare when somebody they come to play like coming from a computer game and then coming playing into D&D. Normally, like the dice rolling thing is kind of the addictive part for a lot of people. So he might be one of the rare outliers. Okay, we need to find. We're gonna go back outside then, and then we'll go through the front door. Okay, an Iron. Oh, now I get what you mean, an Iron Man mode, so that you can't. You're stuck with your save and stuff. I can understand that. I wouldn't be surprised they'd eventually add that, where it's like it's a single life and stuff. I think when it comes to kind of stuff like that for this, if you're a person that really is trying to get the most optimum outcome and stuff, and there are players that are like that. I know when I played games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, I always try to do the best possible thing. So you know, reloading and stuff was I did that if a small little mistake happened. But with a game like this, I don't care to reload. I reloaded there, but I'm not. This character's not a serious character.
Thank you, Gibblebok. Everything all right out there?
Let's try it. Yeah, there's certain games like what Direwolf said. Enjoying the game demands that you're willing to accept the outcome of the roles. I think
You sound a bit shaken, boss.
for a game like this, yeah, and then for D&D, like to actual tabletop, most definitely you have to, as a player, you have to be okay with losing. And the thing is, I think it's a thing that is a switch compared to what you're taught when you're playing games. The whole thing is to win. So in a game like D&D where it's collaborative, you kind of have to be okay with losing, and it's a different way to think. And I personally watch a lot of Grand Theft Auto roleplay on my off time and my spare time. And that's also one of the things is, it's, for me, it's similar to tabletop where you have a bunch of these people playing pretty much cops and robbers and all kinds of stuff in between. And a lot of people that aren't used to that environment of the pull and tug of winning and losing and not knowing how to lose. So you get a lot of conflict. So if you get a lot of people in the tabletop games that don't know that, you know, it can be frustrating. Okay. Ew. Ooh, did he did something. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Let's see. We're gonna keep bless. We're gonna get uphold person. Okay, they do. Okay, this is weird. So our wizard didn't get some of those fire spells that are also on their list that are also on the druid list, but unless I just never saw it, we're getting enhanced ability on her also. Take that too. She kind of needs a little possible damage spell. Okay, so pick our guy. I probably should equip some stuff. I want to get into like a big fight. Let's go into equipment. So druids. Okay. With the same armor, I just won't look like that. Okay, well, we want to look like a druid. Do we get another short sword? Do we get a scimitar? Okay, our boy's gonna go like that. I hate demons, but that Fiend Patron was hot. I haven't played experience too much playing with Will. When I've played this, I've kind of just stuck with either this or I'll trade out one of these, one of them if I'm playing some sort of sneak character or like a sneaky character, or if I'm playing another heavy spellcaster, I'll trade them out and then I'll put in the Githyanki, the fighter, so I have some sort of tanky character. But I do want to see if I can come up with like a composition that uses him.
No more prayers, only dust.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to have fun in D&D. I think the point that Dyer was saying was just, and the thing I share with him is that regardless of how you approach having fun with D&D, it's you have to learn you have to know how to lose, which is different than most other games. But that's also because the game's heavily collaborative. So the DM is as much of a player and is not an opposing force than they're made out to be. Especially we've seen on other like channels and YouTube channels and other message boards and Reddit and stuff. You know, there's people dedicated to just being, you know, that antagonistic DM, and if that's the playstyle the group likes to have, then have at it. Nobody's telling you that's wrong. But somebody who's a DM, you know, you're going to spend most of your time losing. So that's the nature of that role. Is okay. So now. Okay, so behind this door, we're gonna go into a big fight. I wanted to turn into, or what are we gonna show off? Okay, we'll go spider this time, and then if we survive this fight, I'll go ahead and show off the cat form and see what we can do. Okay, well, excuse me. Put this on here. Okay. We haven't used any spells. We're gonna go Fog Cloud. Okay. Oh, we're dumb. Okay. I kind of want... That's what I wanted to do. My whole thing was to, like, put a fog cloud down and hide. Not put a fog cloud and blind everybody, so... No. Yep. Oh, that worked out. That worked out. Okay, so my other guys have yet to act. So they have yet to be seen. This is weird. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna web everybody, and then I'm gonna fire everybody. Okay. And then you haven't been seen yet, so what can we do? There isn't really a lot left, so... Alright. Well, that worked out. A little snafu. Alright, let's go back to him. We're gonna go up here and see if we can just end that guy. Nope, okay. I want to use spider, so we're gonna go spider. Okay. Okay, no. We're gonna go. Wow, okay. They need to have a cancel button. Because, yeah, we're just gonna... Pour water, create water. No. They need to have a cancel button. No, not good. Just... do that. Okay. You know what? Finish that really quick. So that was a spider that you guys all got to see. Okay, we're gonna show you guys the cat right now. After this, and then I'll jump into Summer Fire Totem. Oh, look at all this poisons and stuff. Okay, let's go into here really quick. I don't just take all that stuff. As a druid, getting that shield is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just interested in seeing what kind of new if they're just gonna stick with introducing the player's handbook classes for this, or like after they kind of finish this game and release it, if there's gonna do DLC and then release new subclasses. Because I can see them continuing adding on, but I think it really is gonna be dependent on feedback demand after the initial sales. Because a lot of people bought this to upfront get this game done, but who actually knows on what to do afterwards. And then we're getting a bunch of new D&D games as well, so on the way, that are going to be a lot different. Yeah, that opened something and I completely forgot. Okay. Oh, that's the door for this. So now we can go outside. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That's cool. Okay, so what you can't do compared to tabletop you can expend a spell slot while you're in your animal form to continue to heal you yourself. So if you want to stay in that form, you have the option in here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. One thing I'm wondering is if, depending on which subclass you pick for the druid, will determine if you have access to all your animal forms or not. It would make sense, but video games are video games, and sometimes they make changes. Oh, let's go outside. Okay, so let us get out of this animal form. I have too much to carry. That's not good. Equip. Okay. Just stuff off to people. This is not gonna matter. I just want to be able to move. Okay. So we've seen bear, cat, spider, wolf, badger. Okay. Hello, cat. All right. I'm a cat, but I can't move. Oh, because we're too heavy. I just keep picking everything up. Oh, we're 8 pounds over. Okay. So, how much is that? That's 1. This is 3. Okay, this is 2. This is another 2. Okay. Creation kit. I would assume so you can do like your own adventures as a DM. Actually, that would be pretty sweet. They do so sort of like map building and stuff. If they flesh out this game enough when they allow that kind of stuff, and then add in a lot over time, adding in options, this could be a cool visual way to play D&D for a lot of people. I want to say the Sword Coast Legends or Sword Coast something. There was a game for the consoles, I believe the last console cycle, that allowed that. Okay, let's wait. So what the? Okay. So I'm assuming the cat is there to sneak around and distract, right? Yeah, one thing that's hard for me to watch sometimes, and I feel bad, is like watching other people's D&D streams. Like even then, at times, like Critical Role is really, really good, but you know it's a lot of content to keep up with, and or sometimes just streams aren't visually appealing. You know, there's a bunch of people just sitting on webcam, and if you're not. For me, I'm a very visual person, so it's like I need to see something to really get kind of get sucked in a little bit, and so it's hard for me. So if that's a trap, okay. So like if they had some sort of visual component to it, and like they've developed this game enough so that you can do something like that. Right now, I am doing the Moon Druid. I'm just showing it off. This is the last form I haven't tried out, but so it just looks like your cat form is your sneak form, like your stealth form. So that's pretty much all of them. What I'm gonna do now, it's already gonna be 9:30. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'll go into character creation and kind of show you guys the character creation options for the druid spells and stuff. Let's see what it has. So far, though, the druid plays in a very similar to the tabletop, just with the way that they've built this. Is because they built it to be more flexible than I think what is often asked of them in the tabletop. They're still kind of restricted to keeping up your concentration spells. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go into skills. No, it's class. So Druid. Okay, so starting off, they automatically start you off with Shillelagh and with Thorn Whip. So immediately they want you to be in melee range for some reason. But yeah, and your only other options to not take that would be, you know, taking Produce Flame, and then, you know, or taking Poison Spray, and then Guidance. Just the thing is, at least in paper, obviously Poison Spray or Poison damage and Fire damage are easily the two most resisted damages there. So if that transitions over into the enemy types in this game, it might not. In the early game, it's fine. In the over time, though, that's not going to be good for you. And it kind of is an issue at the beginning because you're fighting imps at the beginning, so they are resistant to fire damage. So do something like this. Spells. Spells, you get good berries, so they introduced that, but it does a 1d4 hit point. It heals for that much. Sorry, I got a message on my phone. So it does act like a little healing spell compared to just the one hit point you do regain for eating the berry, and it looks like you can give them out. Let's see what else. Thunder Wave, Speak with Animals, Long Strider, Jump, Healing Word, Fog Cloud, Fairy Fire, Entangle. So most of these spells were already in the game. I believe the only ones they added were Good Berry, at least from the beginning, and Tangle. Hey, welcome, Jackson. Yeah, Sebeb, I'm hoping they do support this. I'm hoping there is enough support for it. It's really going to come down to whether people buy this game enough and play it, and it comes out really, really well. It's very much a D&D game, but it's not completely faithful to 5th edition, which is a good and bad thing. It's good that it is going to be a variation of 5th edition that fits better with playing the tabletop game as a video game. But for people coming into taking this game and finally taking the leap into the table, they're gonna find they might get frustrated with certain things because there's stuff that's streamlined in here that could be streamlined in the tabletop and they're not. Let's see. Okay, pretty much that's it. That is the basic. If I can hit level 2 fast enough, maybe I can show, but I don't have too much time to show that. Maybe. Let me see. Let me see something. I might have an autosave. An autosave from an earlier. Okay. I think this is it. If it has autosave, I can actually show you the I can actually show you some of the land druid. And then after we kind of show this, what I can do is I'll switch over. We'll talk about the site a little bit, and then we'll go, or excuse me, the channel, what's coming up soon. I plan on doing another live stream soon, probably actually another 2 weeks, because the channel will officially hit 1 year, and since we also the channel hit 1K, I wanted to do like a big old stream celebration. I just haven't really figured out what, and I might reach out to some other D&D creators that I talk on a regular basis with, and supportive of them and of me, and See if we can do some big old channel collab stream. Okay. Okay. Okay, give me a second. This is the chapel entrance. No. Okay. Okay, I can show you. Okay, we can get there. Not gonna take long. So we're gonna go into a couple fights so we can show some early Druid. So we're gonna do a lot of Thorn Whip and Shillelagh stuff at the beginning. This is like right when you get off the airship, the Nautiloid, and you land. So let's go get our first companion.
Blasted door! What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of them have Baldur's Gate 3, so I would have to ask. If not, if I can convince my buddies to get it. My actual play group, maybe we can play some of that live. I have another idea I might pitch to them. If not, I'll figure something out. I'm definitely going to do a giveaway, though. And luckily, there's 2 books that are on the way, so
Did you feel that? You've got
it'll
the
be
same thing I do. In your head.
be easy instead of giving out something old.
Yes. And they put a tadpole in my eye, too. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. But that's
I know there's supposed to be a Dritz-style 4-player game out soon.
Turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why YouTube hasn't given me the community tab yet. Because
We'll need supplies.
there's some stuff I want to post on there, like pictures and stuff I work on for social media that I would love to post on YouTube end. But I haven't got it yet, and I should be getting it soon. But yeah, definitely I will post, start using the community or the discussion areas a lot sooner, a lot more frequent. Most of the time I do post in the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, I'm there every day. I respond back to everybody. I'm fairly active. You can always jump in the Discord. And yeah, that's the game. That's the name of the game. But yeah, if you want to get a hold of me and stuff, or just want to talk with other people about 5th edition and other topics, the Discord is probably the best spot to go to. I don't have a normal stream schedule for the channel, mainly because I have to set time away from doing the videos. If I get far enough ahead and the streams, people like the streams, I will definitely stream more. I don't know if I would continue to stream Baldur's Gate. There's a couple other streams I want to do where we're doing some live character building. There's one I want to do in the future where we take a Magic the Gathering card for one of the settings that has a book in 5th edition and turn that into a build. So I definitely want to do something like that. I'll probably do more character build screens. I may do I want to dip my toes into building my own subclass this year. That's like a personal goal. I want to at least put out a subclass. And I might do a stream throughout the year, you know, showing what I've worked on, and maybe you guys can help me give me feedback, whether it's bad or not. And so I can, you know, put something out there. Okay, we're gonna fight these guys. This is gonna be a bit of a tougher fight. But we got to. Okay. What we need to do is trying to think. Okay. Let's close enough. Yeah, Dark Alliance is the other 4-player co-op game that they're going to release. Hopefully we get some gameplay soon. If it's more in the style of like a third-person or first-person like hack/shooter like Left 4 Dead, I will definitely play that on stream. I will try to convince my buddies to get that too. If you guys are familiar with Vermintide, 1 and 2. The Warhammer game, that's like a fantasy style Left 4 Dead. That actually I own Vermintide 2, but that's actually really fun to play. Yeah, I'm very fortunate that my buddies, we've been playing together for years now, and it's been the same. A couple people rotate in and out, but it's been the same group. I'm very lucky that we can play. Actually, tomorrow is our next session, and we've been playing an Eberron game, several Eberron games now. We don't necessarily always finish our campaigns, but we at least continue to play, so that's always a good thing. Oh, I got a little crit. Okay, this guy's gonna eat it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Okay, please. We're gonna just heal here. Keep her back. Okay, and oh.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't
Okay.
such a distant prospect.
I'm actually liking a melee druid in this. Some of the damage output for this early game is pretty weak, so he's actually pretty strong. And it's pretty easy to optimize this. You kind of have like two options to really get a strong defensible druid, which you probably most likely take a dwarf. Probably the best option. Awesome, honestly, that means a lot, CBev. My goals for a lot of these videos, I'm not necessarily the best, at really breaking the stuff down or really looking at the numbers of the classes and stuff. I just take whatever's there and whatever I personally see and try to just distill what the class is, and wanting to give people a bit of inspiration as to where you can take these characters. At least give you guys a starting point. A lot of the channels when I, before I started, it was very mechanics, optimization. But, when I was looking for stuff to build my own characters, I didn't really care if my guy was going to do 3d8s every round to automatically kill stuff. I just want to know if I can play an orc bard that doesn't suck. I wanted to play something that was within the setting that made sense, even if the stats didn't support it. So that's always been my goal, is to kind of push roleplay first and try to make sure the stats can help that, and you still are not gonna suck at doing that. 5th edition's very forgiving. I'm assuming if I play like 3.5 or something that was more crunchier, I would probably struggle a lot more. But with Tasha's rules and stuff, so it makes it a lot easier. But honestly, that means a lot. Thank you. I have more. As soon as I get through this Tasha's hump, get through all these subclasses, I'm probably gonna do more roleplay inspired stuff, but not necessarily focused on classes.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship, free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those.
Oh, cool. So before I started the stream, I played this earlier just to get up to level 2 and get the animal forms and the Moon Druid. I messed up and didn't. He ended up tackling me. So there's a different cutscene if you fail this.
The light, the fear.
What was that?
Play an aberrant mind sorcerer who is just a normal guy that has powers because he knows he's a PC and his players give him powers. So it's like the meta guy. He just kind of reminds me of like Daredevil or Joker. They're very self-aware of what's going on and they break the 3rd wall, or the 4th wall, excuse me.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters.
I can see that. Kind of gives off warlocky vibes too, but I can see that.
I saw it during whatever just happened.
Okay.
And to think, I was ready to
The next fight should get us to level 2.
Apologies.
Here we get. After we get our rogue here.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so?
And then I can actually show off the land, the Circle of the Land Druid.
So,
and an Aberrant Mind Sorcerer video should be coming up relatively soon. I'm working on Ranger. So I believe Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard should be after that. So expect that soon as I'm done with that, with the Tasha subclasses. I might take a small break from the book before jumping into the feats, because I do want to cover the feats too. I really like the feats from the game, from the book.
There might still be time.
I still want to play my cleric that is addicted to healing magic and can't cast healing spells on someone else without casting one on himself. That is interesting. That immediately makes me think of Eberron, because there is a halfling dragon marked guild that is specifically the mark of healing, the House of Healing, and
well, yes, of course.
And that would actually make sense that they're addicted to their own healing and healing supplies, and their mark in the magic itself.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd.
And since there's an incentive, since the Dragon Mark houses are pretty much these magic corporations, that they get sent out to go to towns and stuff to go heal, it would make sense that they're dipping into their own supply. Okay, so heal her. Okay, let's go kill an Illithid.
More survivors? They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Sacred Flame. There we go.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky, and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened?
I have a feeling if they add anything beyond the player's handbook, it'll be like specific fan favorite stuff. I can see them doing like actually, if it's fan favorite stuff, I can see them doing like a pack, maybe like 3 subclasses they'll add. You pay like $20 to $30, and it'll be like Hexblade, Bladesinger, and like another melee spellcaster hybrid. If design-wise, I would hope, though, despite, catering to the fans, they would bring in other classes that do different stuff that aren't in the rest of the game. So different stuff that the subclasses already can't do. So at least it brings a new, different way to play.
God, I think you're right. It called out from the wreckage. Sounded just like my daughter, but she's been dead for years.
That would be funny, but also frustrating at the same time. Rock. Like, oh, yup, your guy's down. Well, I'm out of slots.
What do we do now? Not a chance. It's bloody driftwood.
Okay, so now we're gonna see
nowhere, and even
out of all these options.
You. I can feel you. Just like one of those things. You're one of them.
Okay.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
I really like how they clean up the facial hair and stuff. It used to have kind of this floaty look at times. Okay, so now let's go. We're gonna look at Circle the Land. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so go Circle the Moon. Obviously, you get the only additional option you get is the bear. As a land, you still get all your animal options, which is actually pretty cool. but you get natural recovery. So you can replenish expanded spell slots. So that's pretty sweet. And then we're getting... That is interesting, though. Okay. So we're getting more cantrips. So obviously we need to have this. But your spells, look at this. You don't get any land spells. So that's kind of frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, that is a bit disappointing. You're not getting anything else unless I'm misremembering. But you should give like an expanded spell list, picking a land. Unless that's a level 3 thing, but okay. Accept. So yeah, so okay, yeah, it takes a full action here and then a bonus action there. That is true, that's another difference. But yeah, not getting that expanded spell list. Yeah. Let me look up really quick. Druid, Circle of Moon. Load up my thing. Oh, not Circle of Moon. We're looking at Circle Land. Should get an expanded spell list. Okay, no. It's at 3rd level, so I won't. Okay, so well, that's a good thing. I think I have to kill more stuff really quick. Hit their level.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Alright, let's get this. I'll do one more fight if that gets us the 3rd. Then maybe.
Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me.
Yes, Gale, I know.
Gale. Well met. Very same. A traumatizing experience. If
Let's see.
One.
Expanded spell starts with yeah. I should be able to hit. It didn't take me long to hit 3 during this run. It's just there's a lot of roleplay that we have to rewatch. So
like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
Yeah, I'm not. Maybe I can do another stream just showing that option off.
Primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the
because I personally want to see how that plays out and see if they how many land options they did add. That'd be one thing. If they just went hog wild, they only added like very specific ones.
Either powerful cleric, maybe. I gathered as much. We'll have to look for a solution elsewhere. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together? Most excellent. Then without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some
I'm thinking company. We should have been able to pick our land from the get-go.
Deep as the dark lake.
Because it makes sense. So
Is it?
But it wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised they made you wait till 3rd level when you get additional spells. So what could happen is they just have like a blanket. This is land spellcaster druid. and you're kind of stuck with it. Okay. So I'm gonna do sneaky. Do I have? Oh, okay. Well, don't care for witch bolt. Oh, hold on, we gotta, right. We need some real spell. Let's go here, and we'll go there. We're gonna take all damage. Customize this, get rid of that, add this, that. Okay. So let's accept this. Let's just get our characters leveled up. Customize, we'll take off Bane. We're gonna add healing word. We're gonna go. Oh, we need guiding bolts and give her another attack option. Okay, we just need our friend here to shoot it down. Skip all that role play there. Oh, look at that. Sneaky boy. Okay, let's see if we can push. Are we good? Yeah. Okay. Worse. Sneaky boy. All right, so we're gonna. Okay, so apparently line of sight sucks. Okay, let's just get through this fight. All right. So we're just gonna just do that. And dash and dip out of there. Okay. Well, you can do it. Okay. Gonna go stabby stab. And that's it. Ooh, that is not nice. See, we just kill this lady off. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can just. Do I got line of sight to burn? I don't. No, I don't. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna need to get these moves in. Can't reach, of course. Okay. Target is too far. Okay. Just gonna. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And we're gonna do another dash just to get you up here. Okay, we're breaking the game. Okay, this will probably be the last thing. Then we'll just jump straight to it. If we don't hit level 3, I can always just do another stream another time. Okay, well, fine then. I don't want to kill you anyway. All right. What the heck, brother? Oh my god. They cannot hit worth beans. Alright, dude, you're gonna... There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it for, at this point. I can always return to this character. So we're gonna do a new save. We'll go, we'll name this Circle Druid, Circle of Land. I'm pretty much more interested to see how a Circle of the Land plays. Like being like, I think the only benefit you get immediately from level 2 is between the moon and the land would just be your bear form. But it really looks like with the, at least on the game itself, you might be better off playing a land druid with all these spells, but and you just kind of figure out how you want to build it. I can very much see like a dwarven land druid that's a total melee build. You get all your armor proficiencies and everything. You get some extra weapon proficiencies. Or you can just use a scimitar and just, you know, fire everybody. Hey, what's up, David? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Let's see, Rock 1. In one game I was running, the player decided to use an alias. And but the name they chose was the twin sister. The PCs ended up running into her twin sister, and though it was his character, I thought it was his character. Oh, okay. That's cool. Doing stuff like that, that's like, it takes some trust between both the player and the DM, but that's the kind of stuff is like super rewarding. We've only really had that happen one time, and that was during like an Interstride game where we had, or my group, one guy was playing an evil character, and he managed at like the end of it was this evil character actually doing the evil thing in that campaign, and but it was such a rewarding moment for that game and how it ended. So kudos, Rock. Okay, so now I kind of want to dip into some stuff for the channel. I don't really have any slides or anything like that for it, so we'll just use I guess the main menu for this is fine. So future plans for the channel, for at least for the videos, we will see. What you will see is this coming week will be Fey Wanderer. The following week will be a character build for Candlekeep Mysteries, because that comes out on the following Tuesday. Then I'll dip back into Tasha's, and it will be another, I believe, yeah, Tasha's on the 19th for Swarm Druid, or Swarm Keeper Ranger, excuse me. So the 5th, Fey Wanderer video. The 12th will be a character build video for Candlekeep Mysteries. It is going to be a detective-ish, investigator-inspired trope video. And then on the 19th, we'll go back to Swarmkeeper. On the 13th, though, my plan is to do another live stream. This will be the birthday / 1K celebration live stream. I still need to work out some stuff, but that is my plan. Other than that, future stuff that I want to do with the channel or what I'm looking at, I'm trying to find different or do different things with the Patreon. I'm probably removing the $3 tier. Nobody uses it. Nobody pays for that one. I want to introduce a $10 tier, but I don't necessarily know what I can offer so far. So I will keep posted. I'm maybe offering those that are put in for the $10 tier that they're either guaranteed a character build a month, or they will be selected and they get to request a character build that would go up on the channel. In the future, I want to offer like higher tiers that allow people to play in games. I just don't know who would run them because I'm not that good of a DM. But I would find a way that they're guaranteed a game that I would play along with them in, and that somebody would DM it. And yeah, so that's like future down the road. You love, thanks for the $10 tier. It won't just be like a thank you. Oh, thanks for $10 tier. No, I want to start offering stuff at higher levels. I'm planning to do some merch. I'm working on some t-shirt designs to start merch get going. But other than that, yeah, I want to do more live streams. I enjoy doing them. They won't always be video game streams. But if there is a new D&D or role-play-ish game out, I might do more stuff like that. But yeah, again, honestly, thank you guys so much for supporting and dropping in. Thank you for supporting getting the channel to 1K subs. It is the threshold to hit for YouTube, so pretty much there's nothing but up now. We can do a lot more stuff. You get a lot more features with YouTube, a lot more reach. So yeah, again, thank you. My goal is with that birthday / 1K celebration stream is to do a giveaway. So I most likely give out 1 or 2 books, and maybe a gift card or something for Hero Forge. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm trying to really nail it down and make sure the funds are there. So again, thank you for stopping by, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. You guys take care and have a good one.